Okay, Parara said the money that VDM used to trademark the name, which is a 40 million naira, is trying to get it back. Yes, what is the lawyer doing there? Yes, this is business. They are there to make money. What is the work of the lawyer? How would VDM sustain the lawyer? Is it not a court case that they will go for legal battle? Then when they win, they get their own share. That's why they are there. So if they will leave this case, if they will leave Bilod for Brokos, now let God now go save Bilod. You know, say the God hand they rather. If they will leave Bilod for this case, you know, say God hand they, because now identity theft. All right, look at this comment. Who gave the lawyer the consent to petition him? I saw this comment and I decided to react on it. So let's look at it in this way. You see, when the video came out, Bilod said VDM sued him. You understand? And VDM came out and said he was not the one that sued, that he can never sue because he pledged, he vowed never to sue anybody, irrespective of the case. You understand? So that was it. But the case kept on moving. Bilod was still emphasizing that it was VDM that sued. Now look at it in this way: somebody that sued will be the somebody that sued will be that same person to withdraw the case. You understand? But now in the side of Bilod, it was the one that withdrew the case. So if VDM was the one that sued, it would have been the one to withdraw the case. So let's stop that way. Now in this statement made by this person, and this person wants to know that, or other people want to know that, or they are concluding that it was VDM that sued through his lawyer. Through his lawyer. That is what everybody have been emphasizing in the social media, in comment sections, through his lawyer. As long as he sued through his lawyer, he was still the one that sued. Let me tell you, as a business concern, you understand, because the name has been trademarked, it has been incorporated into law. So therefore, the business, the owner of the business is quite treated separately from the business entity. You understand? I take it again. As long as the business, the written name has been trademarked and it is being incorporated into law and is a going concern, you understand, the ownership of the business is treated separately from the business entity. That was why you saw the lawyer standing by. Who are these lawyers? They are Marsha and Adeoju. You get? So they are the lawyers standing by, and they are standing by fighting against any external attack that might come in future. That's why I said it is a going concern. You understand? Now this one just happened. An identity theft. Who was the person that stole the identity? It was Bilod. He stole the brand name and he started using it. So as a lawyer that have been standing by, they have every right to sue Bilod. You understand? They have every right to sue Bilod. They are answerable to VDM, be the original owner of the name. But VDM on the other side, he can decide to fold his hands and be watching the lawyer based on what I said. The ownership of the business is being treated separately from the business identity. Who are these people guiding, protecting the business name? They are the lawyers. So they might have told VDM, this case is our case. You understand? Stay clear from this case. VDM will say, yes, sir. So now is the time for the lawyers to chop, to eat money. Now is oh God. That was why I said, Bilod, go and beg Adeoju. Go and beg Adeoju. You understand? I said it in my first video. Not VDM per se. It's Adeoju. Go and beg him. I don't know about Marsha, because they said Marsha is very rugged. But Adeoju, he has, I'm looking at him from a distance. He has this soft heart. He can consider some things. You understand? That's why I said go and beg. Because those guys, they are the one preparing VDM or telling VDM, this is the right time to shoot. This is the right time to shoot. Look at what is happening. All this while, Billard has been making videos using the name to commit fraud. These lawyers, they have been documenting the evidence, keeping them. Billard will bring out video, will create content in regards to it. He never knew that the lawyers, Marshall and Adeoju, they are documenting identity theft. So on the other side, VDM can decide to say, I want to sue his own, now his own brand. You understand? When he created the brand, you were not there, I was not there. So it can change tomorrow because change is inevitable. It can say, okay, Adeoju sue Billard, which is possible, and he has every right to do that. You understand? But in this regard, but in this regard, based on VDM, what he said it was not the one. It can never sue. But the lawyer that are standing beside the business against external attack, the lawyers that are standing, oh God, the lawyers that are standing for the business against external attack, they are the one doing the work underground. You understand? They are the one doing the work underground. That's why VDM made a video one time and said, "You know, concern me, oh, I did one corner, I did watch. Now lawyers they run that thing." So they are still working on it underground to make sure that they will never fail, because they know say VDM not the fail. VDM not the fail for any battle. So on their own side, they will be working. They will be working underground to make sure that they will never fail this case. That is why it is taking time. It is taking time for them to send message to Billard. Not that they will not do it, because this is time for them to chop. Somebody said the money that VDM, okay, Parara said the money that VDM used to trademark the name, which is a 40 million naira, is trying to get it back. Yes, what is the lawyer doing there? Yes, this is business. They are there to make money. What is the work of the lawyer? How would VDM sustain the lawyer? Is it not a court case that they will go for legal battle? Then when they win, they get their own share. That's why they are there. So if they will leave this case, if they will leave Billard for Brokos, now let God, I go see Billard. You know, say God hand day. Rather, if they will leave Billard for this case, you know, say God hand day. God hand day. Because now identity theft. If not for the images or the images that he has used in, advertising his product, what of the billboard? The billboard alone, that one are concrete evidence. Concrete evidence. And again, he started using it to as in for flight show, okay, for flight stuff like that. He said VDM was coming to Onitsha market. You understand? Started using the image. Bro. Let's look at it this way. I come again. I said, if VDM initiated the sue in the first place, he has every right. He's a human being. He was the one that created the name. When he created the name, you were not there. I was not there. But when we saw the mission, we started, subscribing into the mission. You understand? So tomorrow, if he decides to sue, you understand, he has every right. Change is inevitable. You understand? Because the guy to get enemies. Enemies are everywhere. If, for example, VDM was not smart from the onset, this Billard would have outsmarted him and taken over the name. Taking over the name entirely. Then he will engage SANS, lawyers, whatsoever, that VDM should cease and desist from the name. That was his plan. But God let her know, say you be criminal, you are a failure. So that was it.